Minister of Integration. Before I look this up, let me tell you this. I don't know her name, but she is a woman who her descent is African.
Okay.
And she took to the stage to make an announcement or something, and people just threw fucking bananas at her, man. And furthermore, openly, they had a couple of politicians just say some of the most vile racist shit to her. They openly.
Yeah.
They had one guy saying, "I'm not saying you are a monkey on a orangutan. I'm just saying that you look like one."
That's why that country is bankrupt.
Yeah, exactly. Because of some stupid shit like that. A lot of people don't see. That's why I tell people, you don't. Oh, racism ain't like it used to be. Oh, man, you know, it's at the point now. Why you just gotta talk about black shit? We know everybody's racist at some point. Oh man, you know, black people sometimes more racist than white people. I was like, shut the fuck up. Everybody can possibly be more racist than somebody else, but when you put it in the perspective of who has the social edge to actually enforce it, you know, who has the social edge to actually make rules, to make laws, pass legislation that hurts, you know, another person. That's not black people doing that. Am I right or wrong?
No, you're absolutely right about that.
Let me look this shit up just so anybody thinks I'm lying. Again, you think it's one of those things where you think I'm just making shit up. Well, you couldn't give me a name. You type in Minister of Integration, Italy, banana. I bet you get. In fact, I'm gonna type those words in right now and see what I get here. Minister of Integration. I don't know if I spelled that right. Italy, bananas. Minister of Integration, Italy, banana. Italian integration minister issues defiant response to banana stunt. Bananas thrown at Italy's first black minister, Cecile Kyenge, or something like that. I mean, look it up, people. I'm not gonna go up here and waste my time telling you this, but read on this shit, and it's really horrible how they just degrade this woman and do it, and like I said, and do it openly.
Yeah.
And we're here, and one of the things, I mean, look, everybody's racist all around the world, and mostly black people get it. Now I know people say, well, in this country, you know, a lot Mexicans get it worse. Well, that's regional.
True.
And they do get it worse in some cases.
But that depends on where you are.
Depends on where you are, but that's regional. You know, I'm just talking about, you know, worldwide though. But yeah, she's born in the Congo, Congolese minister. And I read that shit and I was like, oh my God. But going back to this shit with this guy who got shot, man, I don't understand why there's not some sort of sensitivity training going on for these fucking cops, man. Because we see this go on all around this country,
they probably laugh all the way through it. Because okay, like, just speaking on cops, there's another story I had. It doesn't even like list the race of the people. Now you heard about this with the pizza?
No.
It's in Orange County. Traffic stop. Cop pulls over this teenager. He's 19, and while the one cop is talking to him, the other cop on the other side pepper sprays the pizza that he had in his car without him seeing it. It's like sneaks and pepper sprays his pizza.
A cop did this?
Yeah. So he gets home, he's sharing his pizza with his friend. Everybody got sick, and they figured out it was the cop that did it. Now that cop is up on charges for doing that shit.
Here's what why would he do that?
Just to be an asshole.
Was the guy black or?
No, it doesn't say.
So it could have been just some guy that he just fucking with.
Yeah. I'm saying like my whole thing was like, it's not even like so much cops messing with black people. It's just cops being dicks. And I know, like, my thing is this. Okay, say there's some good cops out there, which statistically they would have to be. But because they all stand true and blue, that these good cops are not coming out and, you know, like, they aren't denouncing the bad cops. So it makes it hard to say, like, well, they're not all like this.
Well, it is, and they should. Don't get me wrong, they should. Now it's easy to say that because when you're in there, it's almost like being a mafia.
I know.
I guess it's like, hey man, you know that you'll get fucked with if you try to say anything.
Right. But then don't turn around and go like, hey, we're not all like that.
But they are. They aren't. But I mean, don't get me wrong. It doesn't stop me from criticizing cops at all. I mean, I'm just being fair. I know that there are good cops.
You know what's bad about the whole thing with the pizza is, like, every report I read, it's like every reporter who writes about it is like kind of like laughing and jokey when they talk about it. And I'm like, man, that shit is not funny.
It's not funny at all. Cops are dicks, man. And here's the thing. that really bugs me about cops. I mean, and just to be fair again, it's the good cops who aren't getting the stories. You know, I mean, and occasionally you hear a story about a cop doing something good. It's going to be the cops that do the bad shit that's going to make the bigger story.
Well, because it is their job to do good things.
Yeah, and it is their job. So that's what I'm saying. You don't hear about the good cops because they're always being overshadowed by a news story about some cop who did something fucked up.
Yeah.
And I know that there are good cops out there, and I'm speaking for those good cops, but these fucking cops out there that do this shit, and it's something that is happening. It's been something that's been happening, no telling how long. I mean, we know it's been happening.
Yeah.
I mean, that's been a regular thing for them. Cops go and fuck with people, and black people don't have any way of speaking up for themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine when you didn't have any civil rights and cops just flat out murder somebody and get away with that shit. But these days, it's coming out more and more. And I don't know what it's going to take. Ice-T, when he was with his when he was with his rock band, his metal band,